Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Eddie. So for today's video is the latest travel updates to the Philippines starting February 1st of 2022. I am very excited to do this report because for the longest that I have been doing the summary of the latest travel updates to the Philippines, this video or this report is full of positivity. Details coming right up. So in this video, we are going to talk about the permitted travelers to the Philippines. Who are the permitted travelers to the Philippines? Is there still travel ban countries? What is the travel cap to the Philippines? What's the latest arrival in quarantine protocols to the Philippines? And the most important part, is the international tourism open already? So we are going to tackle all that on this video. So hang on tight. Let's get started. So let's do travel cap first. So with travel cap, they did not really change anything. It's still 3,000 passengers per day at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport's Terminal 1, 2, and 3. But the good news about it is travel cap is only implemented to those who need to undergo quarantine. And these are the travelers who are not vaccinated, partially vaccinated, and those vaccination certificate or card cannot be verified by the Bureau of Quarantine. Unfortunately, this only applies to overseas Filipino workers, non-OFWs, and returning overseas Filipinos, as well as foreign nationals with valid and existing visa until February 10, when the Philippine borders are going to be open for fully vaccinated foreign tourists. Yes, you heard it right. I know for sure you guys have heard the news that the international tourism in the Philippines, both for business and leisure travels, are going to be open for fully vaccinated foreign tourists on February 10 of 2022. Now, for these type of travelers and to all travelers in the Philippines, including Filipinos, balikbayans, dual citizens, foreign tourists, you guys will not be included in the travel cap, especially if you are fully vaccinated, because you no longer have to undergo the mandatory facility-based quarantine and the swab testing when you get to the Philippines. You only have to do self-monitoring for the next 7 days, but you go straight home after your process at the airport. So again, travel cap is only implemented to those who need to undergo mandatory facility-based quarantine. For fully vaccinated who go straight home, starting today, February 1 of 2022, you guys are not included on the travel cap. This also applies to Cebu, Clark, and other international gateway airports in the Philippines. For permitted travelers starting today, February 1, are Filipinos, balikbayans, dual citizens, foreign nationals with valid and existing visa until February 10 comes along. Because when February 10 comes along, foreign nationals or foreign tourists don't need to have a visa anymore to enter the country, especially if you are coming from the non-visa required countries. There are 157 countries listed in there. If your country is one of those, you will have your visa upon arrival. So please take note of the dates. February 1 until the 9th, those foreign nationals permitted to enter the Philippines, the spouses of a Filipino national, foreign parent of a Filipino minor child, you still need to have that 9A visa with you up until February 9. Comes February 10, the visa upon arrival is going to be reinstated to all non-visa required countries. So please be guided. Up next is the travel ban countries. This is very good news because for these guidelines, February 1st, no more travel ban countries. They have also removed the color coding, the green list countries, yellow list countries, and red list countries. But please remember, the IATF has said that this is only temporarily suspended. They could bring it back or they won't. But for this period, the color coding no longer exists. So no more green list, no more yellow list, no more red list. You guys will be labeled as fully vaccinated travelers or unvaccinated travelers. For arrival and quarantine protocols, like I have mentioned earlier, starting today, the mandatory facility-based quarantine has been removed for fully vaccinated travelers, regardless of your country of origin. When you get to the Philippines, you will go home straight. Your relative can actually pick you up at the airport this time. So that is now allowed only if you are fully vaccinated. But for those who are unvaccinated, you still have to quarantine for 5 days. So make sure that you have a pre-booked hotel for quarantine for unvaccinated, partially vaccinated, and those vaccination card or certificates cannot be verified by the Bureau of Quarantine. Unfortunately, for this resolution that has been approved by the IATF, only Filipinos, OFWs, non-OFWs, returning overseas Filipinos are going to be under this implementation. Foreign nationals, you will have to be fully vaccinated, especially on February 10 when they start opening the international tourism in the Philippines, and the more on February 16th, which is the full implementation of no vaccination, no entry of foreign nationals in the Philippines. So if you are a foreign national and unvaccinated, unfortunately, you will not be allowed entry. But don't be sad, because for sure, the IATF might have a different resolution for you guys. And if that happens, I will definitely keep you guys posted. But as of the moment, for the current resolution 159 by the IATF, only fully vaccinated foreign nationals are allowed to enter the Philippines beginning February 10 of 2022. And of course, the most exciting news for the week is when the Philippine borders are finally going to open on February 10 of 2022 for non-visa required nationals coming from the 157 countries. So the visa upon arrival is going to be reinstated, and for those nationals whose countries are not listed on the non-visa, unfortunately, you have to secure a visa before you can enter the Philippines, and you have to have the entry exemption document for it. So please take note of that. It doesn't mean that you guys will be completely left out from the reopening. No, you just need to secure the visa so you will be allowed entry into the Philippines. So this is the most exciting report for me that I have done since I have been doing the travel update, because every latest travel update summary, I will always give a report that international tourism is not open yet. And finally, for this report, it is happening. We have a date, and that is February 10 of 2022. So this is our latest travel update for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video and in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below, and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me on our Facebook page or Instagram, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for the continuous support and trust to our channel. I hope to see you guys on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.